blah, 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 and blah.
What?
Police are doing everything they can to catch the Ferndale Strangler. Why are they giving him a name? And if they must, why don't they call him something accurate, like woman-hating, pathetic, inadequate, cowardly waste of oxygen?
Alice, have you heard from Morgan in the last couple of days?
No, how come?
Oh, I've been trying to contact her for some upcoming surgery. She's not answering her mobile, and her flatmate hasn't seen her since Wednesday.
Geez, Scotty, have you called the police?
I don't want to get over-paranoid.
There's no such thing as over-paranoid. This is Beth all over again. I know it.
Alice, calm down. This is exactly what I don't want.
Scotty's right. Morgan will turn up.
Did she say anything to you about going out of town, Joey, the other night?
No.
Call the police, Scotty.
Okay. Better safe than sorry.
Here she is now. Detective Inspector Wade, how are you this morning?
You're filling in for Chris, are you?
Correct. I will do everything I can to assist you. I've set up a room for you to use for your interviews.
Thank you. Which of your staff members are closest to Morgan?
She hasn't been at the hospital long. She's a theatre nurse, so Justine might... Wait a minute. She went out with Joey Henderson the other night.
When was this?
The night before she went missing. I flat with Joey Henderson the last time I saw her. She was sitting in my living room with him.
I'll need to talk further with you, as well as Joey and anyone else who saw the two of them together that night.
Morning.
Hi.
You know, next time you get your sister to do your dirty work, you might want to give us some more details. I still don't know where I went wrong.
Sorry.
Tans, today is a brand new day. We can...
No. It's best if we don't see each other anymore.
Right from the horse's mouth.
I always knew cello players were slappers. It's the way they sit with that big instrument in between their legs. It just screams, I'll do anyone who'll look at me sideways.
So game over for you and Kieran then.
What makes you say that?
Cello player.
Then he'll have the last word.
So?
So it's not over until I've trashed him the way he tried to trash me.
Well, good luck.
What, do you think it's a bad idea? Is there something wrong?
I've got a police interview after this. I'm not looking forward to it.
Just be honest. Joey is a nice guy and doesn't have a murderous bone in his body.
The truth is, Joey's not so nice. We had an argument the other night and he said some extremely nasty things.
Oh, such as?
Well, he said that I was... He suggested that I was gay.
And why is that a problem?
Wow, don't get me wrong, I've got nothing against gay people, but why does everyone in this place have only one thing on their minds, you know?
One thing?
Sex. That's all anyone ever talks about, and I don't know about you, but I am sick to the back teeth of it.
Sorry, I'm confused. Are you not...
Oh, no. Guess that means I'm up. Get a doggy bag for me, would you?
The last time you saw Morgan Braithwaite was when?
The night before last at about 10 o'clock. She was at my flat with Joey, and Karen and I felt like we were interrupting something, so we turned back around and went back outside again.
And when you returned?
Oh, things had moved to the bedroom.
How do you know? Maybe Morgan just went home.
No, she left her jacket there. Actually, it's still there. I just assumed she forgot it in the morning. Look, Joey is generally a nice person, just an average, everyday guy.
You said as much last time we spoke. Have you noticed any changes in his demeanour lately?
Well, he's been studying really hard for the entrance exams for med school. That's enough to wind anybody up.
He's a bit stressed, is he? Like how?
Huh?
How do you know that Joey is stressed, Gerald?
Bad tempers, moody, oversensitive.
Have you ever seen him get violent?
Are we talking kicking the TV if it's playing up, or...?
Anything that you'd consider unreasonable?
Yes, I suppose he can overreact somewhat. But like I said, he's studying hard. He's in his room with his door locked most of the time, or he's at the library, or he's at work all hours. Karen and I hardly see him these days, to be honest.
Is that right? Gerald, do you think that Joey might have something to do with Morgan's disappearance?
No. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought so. He's a normal guy detective. He's my flatmate, and...
Yes, Joey's been crabby lately, but we all have those days, don't we?
Usually when one is at the start of a new relationship, the mood is more likely to be buoyant, happy, don't you think?
I guess.
And Joey has recently started a romance with Morgan, yes?
Well, they had one date.
But it wasn't a relationship.
Joey's dates don't often turn into relationships.
Really?
He's having a bad run with women. But we've all been there.
Has Joey ever talked about any successful relationships that he's had?
If he'd had any successful relationships, he wouldn't still be single, would he?
So you're saying that he's a failure with women?
Detective, if you're single, it means every relationship you ever had was a failure. So if Joey's a failure with women, so am I, and so are half the men in this city. What about you? Aren't you still single? Does that make you a failure with men?
You know what I'm asking?
Yes, if Joey's misogynist, and no, he's not.
You're pretty sure about that?
I'm also pretty sure he's not the murderer.
What time did she leave your place?
At about midnight.
It wouldn't have been that warm out. Why didn't she take her jacket?
I don't know. She didn't take her cell phone either. I've been expecting to come pick them up, but she hasn't yet.
And why didn't Morgan stay the night?
Because we've only just started seeing each other. We're not at that stage yet.
So when she left, it was on good terms? You hadn't argued or anything?
No.
And you haven't slept together because you're not at that stage yet?
That's right.
How long do you intend to wait, Joey?
I'm sorry, excuse me?
You and Morgan are both grown-ups. You're entering a relationship. You're not religious, you're not saving yourself for marriage. You must see that it seems a bit weird.
That we're not doing it?
Yeah, I've done it before, right?
Of course I have. I mean, look at this face. You'd be surprised, but there are girls that want to go there with me.
I'm sure there are. I'm just wondering why you don't want to go there with them.
Well, I've had some pretty sucky luck with women over the last year or so. Then I met Morgan. And more than anything, I just want that to work. So that's why I'm not rushing into anything. Is that so strange?
Not in itself. But you are a person of interest in a murder investigation. And this isn't the first time that your name has been linked with the victims.
Morgan is not a victim.
She's a missing person.
And I swear to God, I don't know where she is. I want her to turn up as much as anybody else.
Joey, we just want to finish this. If you know anything, if you're involved in any way, and if you want to tell us about it, then that will be it. It will be over. The families and friends of the victims can have closure, and the person responsible can get help and support. It won't be the hell you might think.
I want it to be over. As much as anybody else. I want the actual murderer caught. I want my girlfriend back. That's what I want.
They're wasting their time again. Joey wouldn't hurt a fly.
Well, murderers and wife bashers would never have it written on their forehead in permanent marker, would they?
What are you saying, Gerald?
How well do we really know Joey? We just share a living space with him.
Yeah, well, I could say the same thing about you.
Do I lose my temper at the slightest little thing? Do I have a lock on my door?
And a storage unit.
What?
Joey's got a storage unit. A bill arrived for it yesterday. I opened it by mistake.
What does he need a storage unit for? What does he keep in it?
I don't know. He had a few books and clothes when he moved in.
It's weird. He has a lock on his door. Weird. He has a storage unit, even though he's got nothing to store it. Weird.
Yeah, I guess.
Have you seen Lara Wade about it?
No, I only just remembered.
You need to see her.
Yeah, okay, I will. You don't really think Joey would...
Go and see Lara, tell her you have some information for her. She's going to want to check out the storage unit and see what Joey's hiding.
Okay, I'll go now.
Okay. Oh my God.
Hey guys, how come there's so many cops around?
Tart,
I don't want to talk, Cap.
what about what I want? It's not too much to ask. An explanation, a reason. Look, I really like you, Tanya.
What does it matter? I have already told you. Libby has already told you. It's over. Now, I've tried to be...
Okay. Settle down.
What on earth is going on?
I'm sorry, Yvonne. Could you give us 5 minutes,
No,
please?
actually, Mum, it's fine. I was just on
No,
my
we
way.
need to...
We don't need to do...
All right, that's enough. I think my daughter would like you to leave her alone right now.
You idiot!
You need to let us know your movements, Morgan. People are paranoid at the moment.
I know, and I'm a ditz. I just took off to the beach on the spur of the moment. It's something I've always done.
Well, we can't do the things we've always done, not until the police have caught this guy.
There she is.
Morgan Braithwaite, is it?
I'm really sorry for wasting police time.
Just let someone know when you're planning to take off in the future.
Definitely. I'm so sorry. Did they put you through the ringer?
Yeah, well, they were interested in the fact that I was the last person to see you, yes.
What a loser I am. I should have come back for my jacket and phone, but by the time I realised, I was already halfway to the batch. I'm so sorry, Joey.
No, I am so sorry. I was a total prat the other night.
You weren't. And I know how much stress you're under with study.
Still, I'm really embarrassed, so please don't tell anyone.
Of course not. I reckon we should start again. We'll wipe the other night from our minds and call tonight our first date. I'll buy dinner.
I can't. I mean, you are so lovely. But you're right, I've got so much study to do, and it's so full on.
You haven't got room for a girlfriend.
We should stay friends.
I can handle that.
You are free to go. Why are you such a sad sack? Oh, don't tell me you've got the Valentine's Day blues as well.
No.
I swear there is a reason we don't do Valentine's Day in this country. It's not simply because it's a silly American tradition. It's because it brings nothing but misery. Libby's miserable, Tanya's miserable. People get their expectations up, you see.
You don't have to convince me, Yvonne. Romance is dead. It's all about sex these days, and with whoever's handy, it's tragic.
Kip Dent, I don't want to see you harassing my daughter again.
I wasn't harassing her.
She is still extremely fragile after the breakdown of her marriage, and a better man would have realised that and steered well clear. Then all of this might have been avoided.
All of what, Yvonne?
Just stay away, that's all. No means no, and go away means go away.
Going away right now.
Excuse me, Kip, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I need some questions answered about my case study presentation. Mr. Whistler, apparently you were his treating doctor.
Yeah, I was.
Acute abdominal pain and constipation resulting from a volvulus. I need to know the significant signs which lead you to the diagnosis.
Right. Elevated white cell count indicating ischemia. Abnormal electrolytes indicating acidosis and dehydration. And he was vomiting green bile indicating that his GI tract was blocked. Any more questions?
No, thank you.
Good.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. Have a good one.
I thought I was seeing a ghost when she walked in.
Likewise. Just glad she's okay, though.
Oh, you guys beat me to it. I thought we could sink a few. You know, celebrate the fact that Morgan's okay and all that.
Yeah, good idea.
I certainly need a night off to study as well. I've been getting way too wound up. But I don't need to tell you that, do I, bro? Last night I was so far out of line, and I am really, really sorry.
Forget it. Everyone loses their rag at some stage or other.
Yeah, but... well, you know... I'm sorry.
Well, cheers to that.
Cheers.
Yep, cheers. I think I'll just have a quick shower first.
I suppose it is a ridiculous thought that we might be living with a serial killer and not even know.
I didn't think that.
You didn't?
No. You did?
Of course not. That's why I said it was a ridiculous thought.
Yes, it is.
We're back with the Shortland Street staffers tomorrow at midday, and still to come later today we're in the Festival Dome in Tralee at 8 o'clock to see one of the Roses crowned, but not before you can catch up on last night's competitors this afternoon at 5 to 3.